Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're jumping on with a kind of a mixture of a full moon reading. So it's the Scorpio full moon, and let's have a look at the weekend. What we say, the 17th. So this will go through, well, till the Monday the 20th. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross. So I want to have a look at, well, there's 10 areas we're going to look at. So let's have a look at what the situation is. Let's pull these cards first. I'm going to use a Rider-Waite. Who stole my sunshine? Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, that's the situation. Let's have a look at any blocks. What's gone on in the past? Which is really this week, I want to say. How's the situation looking today? Let's have a look into going into the future. So we could say over the weekend. It's to give me two now. And what's Divine has got its hands on that we're not aware of? What's going on behind the scenes? What's kind of the lesson behind this? How you're feeling about this situation? How you're seeing yourself? Whoa. Okay, let's put them back in. I saw the King of Cups. How others are viewing you. How this is affecting other people around you. You've got two now. Hopes or fears regarding this situation. And an outcome. Okay, let's have a look at what the energy is looking like then. Okay. Got the Romance Angels out again. They're the only two decks I've got actually on the table. Maybe we're going to clarify with these. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look at the situation. I'm just going to unravel them. Okay, well, the story is about your legacy, the Ten of Pentacles, okay? The block is actually joining partnerships with like-minded people. What's gone on in the past is the devil energy, so codependency, letting go of things that no longer serve you, feeling trapped by circumstances, could still be lingering. Present energy is the Emperor, so it's depending on what kind of mood he's in, because he could be quite stubborn. It looks like he may be quite stubborn, but in love. That's the present energy, is we've got the Emperor. Before I even started, before I turned the camera on, the bottom of the deck was the Emperor. And then I shuffled them. I was trying to mix him in, but he's wanted to show again right now in the present energy. Moving on into the future, you've got somebody wanting to take a leap of faith, but there's conflict here. So they're conflicted about taking that leap of faith, I want to say, towards a partnership to create their legacy. And that's due to codependency. For some reason, there's a block. The underlying kind of energy is the reason behind you going through this is that you can deal with emotional loss, allowing the past to stay there, working through karmic patterns, so that then you can actually turn around and go towards your legacy, your happily ever after. How you're viewing yourself is actually within your own head, following your guidance, intuition. It could be sign synchronizations coming in. How this is affecting others, they're noticing that you're kind of unhappy but in love. So you're kind of lost in love. Or maybe you've gone crazy for love. The hope or fear is the Queen of Wands, which is this feminine energy that's magical, mystical, adventurous ideas. And the outcome is the world, which means that a cycle will be wrapped up so that a new one can begin. There you go. Let's have a look first at this We'll do it bit by bit, step by step. So the Ten of Pentacles is what we're actually looking at, okay? The energy of, let's say, this weekend, this full moon, which will really help. We're at the 17th today, so it's a really good time to start releasing all those codependency issues that you have, not feeling that you can actually take charge of your own life as a plane comes over. I'm going to use the Romance Angels. Let's have a look at this legacy. One's just falling on the floor. Healing family issues. So this is your legacy, okay? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I'm feeling that maybe the way that you're wanting to do things is not the same way that your family has in the past done, have lived their lives. So it looks to me like you could be, I'm going to have a look. Let's read this one. Healing family issues. The answers to your prayers about your love life are based in your feelings about your mother and father. The Romance Angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger towards one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behaviour. The angels will tell you rather that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. Okay. So it could be in the past that maybe you've chosen the wrong choice of partner. I don't ever know if there is a wrong choice of partner, because I think that every partner that we kind of share our environment, our experience with, it is a lesson. But there's definitely something here with the Emperor sitting there. He is this family man. He wants to follow traditions, and maybe the traditions of the family of the past are not ones that he's feeling is right for him. So that's quite hard to change like a template. We have the partnership. So this is about coming into partnerships with like-minded people. That card did state, when you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. So this is actually going into a fresh kind of partnership here. It's a healthy partnership. It's where you're recognised, rewarded, and you're listened to. So let's get a Romance Angel for this card. Excuse me. I've had a really bad chest again. It's cleared now, but I woke up this morning, and I think it was last night. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. Let's clarify this. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so that is joining partnerships here. Looks like it's with somebody from the past. Let's read. So this would be somebody that you already know, if it's someone returning from the past. Okay. This card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it will be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure within respect to your past. Well, the outcome is wrapping up a cycle. Okay, so that is kind of finding closure. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. You'll also take responsibility for the role you played in the relationship's drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. turn the page. Reconciliations are ultimately about taking care of unfinished business. Yeah, that's what that is there. Look, it's like coming together with like-minded people. This card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or a friend. Each relationship is sacred, is a sacred learning experience. So be open to this reunion's lessons and blessings. Ultimately, all healings help your love life and every other part of your world. That's nice because we end on the world card. Let's have a look at this devil energy. So it looks like the block is somebody will be coming back in from the past, okay, and it looks like to kind of, we'll clear up a cycle here, but it does look like they're actually joining partnerships here, or that's the kind of intention because that's the block. We have the devil, which has gone on kind of in the past energy, so say over the week. So let's have a look and see what this devil's doing. I can see him behind me there. Excuse me. Let's clarify this devil and see what he's been up to over the week, what trouble he's been causing. Okay, he's causing some trouble for the Emperor. Made the Emperor quite stern and wanting to take control and authority of things. Keep itching my face. It's not feeling safe to love, which you can really see here from how others are seeing you. So we've got it's safe for you to love. Now this is the card of the devil. What it does have is the lovers here, which are chained to each other. So it could be a kind of addiction to this connection. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. There is fear in this reading. There's a lot of emotional loss and feeling that it's not safe to actually love or to allow yourself to be loved. So let's read this card. It looks like the devil's kind of your ego stopping you from embracing this love. I want to say this partnership. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. Yeah, this is about getting over it. Remember that this was kind of like what the universe is, the lesson. Being able to get over past hurt and then turning around. And starting a new cycle, really. With the Two of Cups there, which will kind of be like the lovers. So this card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. Now, what I can kind of see from here is that's exactly what it is. It's the intuition. So you're going with him to follow your own guidance. So it looks like that's actually what you are adopting. How you see yourself is taking the lesson and following your inner guidance. So it's about letting love in. Now we've got the Emperor. He's the only card in the pack that's kind of last to allow this loving with the Emperor. He's like a tough cookie to break or to crack. Let's have a look at this Emperor. What's going on with the Emperor? So that's like the masculine energy. Very masculine energy. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So he's aware. But it's causing conflict. We'll come on to that in a minute about taking this leap of faith towards the partnership or towards reconciliation. So true love. You pulled this card because true and lasting love is here for you. If your question, we've got this glare, haven't we? Bring back my sunshine. If your question was about a specific person, then this card serves as validation of the relationship's divine nature. This individual has genuine love for you, and you both can overcome the issues that arise. This is especially the case if you can express your feelings through attributes such as kindness, compassion, and courtesy towards each other. That's going to be a trait that the Emperor's going to have to adopt. It's not naturally within the Emperor to be to express his feelings, but he's needing to adopt this through kindness, compassion, and courtesy. It's hard for the Emperor because he can be quite stern and stubborn, and always right. He is a tough one, the toughest of the pack, toughest character card of the pack. Okay, toughest of the pack. He's a leader of the gang. For instance, having honest conversations would be, let's hold you up, Mr. Emperor. For instance, having honest conversations will be an expression of your true love, even if it involves discussing uncomfortable topics. If you're currently seeking a relationship, this card offers you assurance that true love is on its way. Keep the faith that a wonderful relationship is destined to come to you, and don't compromise with an unsuitable partner. It's essential that you treat yourself well by taking excellent care of yourself, for the foundation of a true love relationship is two people who cherish who they are. So self-love here. Also, you're just getting over karmic patterns that are rooted due to family issues, okay? So choosing unhealthy relationships and partners, it was there to make sure the message was to, if you're currently seeking a relationship, don't compromise with an unsuitable partner. So it's about not going back into these cycles due to family wounding, family traditions. Then we have the leap of faith, wanting to be taken. So that's into a fresh new beginning. It comes directly after the World. So this is kind of the outcome card about wrapping up cycles, so then you can begin a new one. So, and then the forward kind of jump in. Okay, and he's off on his journey, his brand new journey. It's going again, leaving the past in the past. But we have conflict, so there's fighting here. So it could be the Emperor is still trying to block out this love. It seems to be the thing. Not trusting your choices. Keep repeating the past. But I'm feeling when you actually learn that these are lessons and you can kind of see why past partners were kind of brought into your life so that you could heal, they would trigger something within you that needs healing. So let's have a look at what the it's 1001. So it's like a 1001. There's a mirror there. Okay, let's get a card for this fall and this conflict. Okay, well, we've got 3. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so definitely destined, this relationship. You got reconciliation, true love. It's safe for you to love. Let's have a read of this. Past life relationship. The romance angel sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. So you do want to take a leap of faith, but there's still this conflict going on. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Joint projects are here, reconciliation with somebody from the past, a karmic cycle that needs to be wrapped up. There needs to be closure here. It's to do with this Queen of Wands, because she's a hope or a fear. So let's carry on reading this, sorry. Soulmates recognise each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. The magnetism that draws two people together can surpass logic, because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers that you seek. So you may be contemplating, especially with the Emperor here, to actually come to some answers. It could be that you are seeking like spiritual guidance, so you could be looking for assistance with past life regressions, being taken into a state, somebody actually helping you to unlock, I suppose, what's kind of hidden. Okay, what's the next one? Religious factors are stopping you as well. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. This is most definitely to do with how your family has impacted your beliefs, and how I believe that you want to kind of, with the Emperor's probably become the Emperor because he's followed the suit of his dad. It's a very masculine thing to actually want to, I suppose, in one way is to, I don't know if I want to say impress parents, but with the Emperor here, he does have a lot of authority. There is a lot of ego-based pride. So there are religious factors. What I was going to say, sorry, about the past life relationship, about the chemistry, that's exactly what that is. It's the Lovers, and if you ever look at the Lovers card, that is obviously the connection that is kind of blessed. It's that that feeling that you can't kind of get your head around. And for an Emperor, it's going to kind of shake him, because he's more focused on the material world and being in charge and authority rather than actually being in love. But he's come across true love. Let's have a look at these religious factors. Spoke about choosing partners of the past that were unhealthy. And I've opened straight up to release your ex. This card reveals that religious and spirituality are subtle but important factors in your love life. Perhaps you're looking for a relationship with a partner who shares your spiritual beliefs. If so, this card comes to you as guidance to seek your new partner at the church, temple, or meeting place associated with your faith. If you're currently with a partner who isn't spiritually minded, or whose beliefs differ markedly from your own, you may feel dissatisfied. You may also be influenced by family traditions that expect you to marry within your own culture or religion. The romance angels are helping you address this issue, and they ask you to remain true to yourself during this process. Decide which factors you will and won't accept in your relationship, and what your priorities are for your partner. For instance, it's possible that your love interest may live the spiritual principles that you may find important, for example, forgiveness, charity, kindness, and the like, without having the same religious affiliation you do. The angels remind you that your partner, like everyone, is a holy child of God. Everyone is spiritual in truth because everyone is spirit. Although it's not up to you to change your partner to match your spiritual path, your affirmations, prayers, and visualizations can have a positive influence on both of you and your relationship. Okay. So that's about clashing of belief systems. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it's all to do with the past, what's gone on in the past. Forgiving and learning. The romance angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before and that you're weary of being hurt again. Yet your defences are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame, or unforgiveness that you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. There's a lot here about holding on to the past and not allowing yourself to move on. There's a big guard, a shield around the heart here, blocking it off, which is what this card, what Divine has its hands on. This is the lesson. Okay, so let's pull a card for this energy of this emotional loss, because it's saying that Divine is saying that you really need to deal with this. There's no need for it. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I do believe that this is clearing up the past now, them unhealthy relationships that you have, which is going to be hard for the Emperor to disconnect himself when he just wants to be in charge and in control of it all. But it doesn't seem to be that like there's any kind of control over allowing love to flow in and out. So let's have a look at this separation. But there is an emotional loss here. The romance angels are helping you during this period of separation from your partner. This card comes to you as an indication of angelic support as you spend time away from each other. While you're apart, the angels can help you fill the hours with healthy activities which will help your present or future relationships. This card may indicate a temporary period of aloneness, such as while your partner is travelling for business, or a time in your life when you're single and preparing for your next relationship. It can also mean a marital separation or a divorce. Call upon the angels for support and guidance during these transitions. They can help you discover the deep healing to be mind as you spend time alone, which prepares you for your next part of your relationship journey. So it's definitely about spending that time now to heal. I think you could be letting love in though. I'm going to have a look. Okay, so separation. Could be that you've actually separated from these unhealthy relationships. It could be the separation that you're having. I want to say from this Queen of Wands, because there's reconciliation here. So you could be feeling the pressure of actually being away from the romance of a lifetime. It just depends how it resonates with you. But there's definitely here about getting rid of unhealthy relationships, patterns of the past. They're not serving you anymore. So this is how you're viewing yourself. Going within and following your intuition. Knowing what's right to do now. Oh, it's 10:10 now. Kind of. Children. So children are obviously, this is how you're viewing yourself. Your love life is being affected by children. Well, if there's a relationship kind of a change here in a relationship status, or actually making a change, there's kids here that are involved. So using your intuition, doing what's right for the children. There's definitely a clash in belief systems here. Okay, let's have a look at the children card. The romance angel sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them, or you or your partner have kids who are influencing your love life. This is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. The angels honour and support all expressions of love, and they're willing and able to help you with any issue concerning children. In addition, this card can signify that your or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean there's a need for playfulness or light-hearted spirit, or it could signal that it's a time to heal a childhood emotional wound. I'm really picking up on that because we've got forgiving and learning, healing family issues. It's a lot about dealing with the past. Okay. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. That's the intention. It's about bringing in, because it's with the High Priestess, which is your intuition, your intention, to bring in more love for your children. So maybe this situation is actually, you feel that it's having an impact on your children, that lack of love, just the codependency, the unhealthy relationship patterns, partners. So let's have a look at how others are viewing you, because we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is waiting for the right time. It can be kind of, you know, looking at that bush, waiting for something else to fall off of it. You've got kind of one, you've kind of reaped one coin there, and you're just waiting. But you are feeling this emotion. Well, people are seeing you more in this love element. I'm not sure of the effects that it's had on you, though, whether you are kind of moping, feeling sorry for yourself, because kind of this emotion, because you're craving love. Not sure. Let's have a look at the romance angels. But this is how others are seeing you, or how it's affecting others. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I'm not too sure. It's definitely this energy of contemplation. There's not much movement there. It's like a waiting. This is about you reaping what you sowed, which is about clearing up them karmic patterns. There's codependence here. Codependency. So there's some kind of addiction. This card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way, because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This card could be your own craving for a substance or unhealthy behaviour, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. This card is also an indicator of childhood experiences in an addictive family. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward towards true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. Fortunately, lots of support is available worldwide in the form of a 12-step meetings and other addiction support fellowship models. Whether it is you or your romantic partner who has the addiction, you can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health centre. How others are seeing you. So it could be that actually you're trying to give love to unhealthy relationships, and if you keep feeding somebody's addiction, or I suppose endorsing it, you're not really doing them any favours. They have to learn their own lessons. And so I'm just going to read that bit here. So since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward towards true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. So it could be somebody here is kind of abusing your love, but you're not feeling it. Like that just really kind of just makes me feel that you could be just wasting that. How can you waste love energy? You can't waste love energy. Maybe you're just focusing your energy on the wrong relationship, especially if it's unhealthy. So codependency here. Could be that others are seeing that you're quite abiding, you're quite willing to put up with certain things. I'm not sure, because we've got the Emperor here and he wants love. He wants the romance of a lifetime. So now we have the Queen of Wands. This is a hope or a fear. And I feel that it's both. It's a hope for love, but it's a fear of actually allowing it in. Or to be able to give it, it's safe for you to love. It says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it says this could be, that's your decision. But it says that you have already met the partner that you seek. Let's read this card. There's the Queen of Wands. She would be an awesome candidate, as she's very adventurous, full of love, vibrancy and vitality. So it could be just what you're looking for. Now, what am I clarifying this with? Oh, I'm just reading the book, aren't I? Queen of Wands. No, I'm not reading the Queen of Wands. This could be the one. This card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Well, it looks here like there's reconciliation and a past life relationship as well, that has a very strong connection. So this card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angels sent you this card because it seems you're not recognising or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. There was a clash, wasn't there, of kind of belief systems. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance. Looks like that's what you're doing, like I said. And obviously it's clarified children, by the children. So take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you towards the one you desire. That's definitely the one that you would want to desire out of all the queens. Okay, then we end on this wrapping up a cycle. So it looks like it could be this full moon's going to really allow you to get rid of the old. That's what full moons are for. Out with the old and then in with the new. So the new moon's great for, you know, putting those intentions out there and manifesting. So we've got the Well card. So this is about wrapping up those cycles, becoming balanced, and then moving on to new enlightened beginning. When you have the Well card and you go into obviously the full state, taking that leap of faith, you are spiritually kind of aware. You're kind of this fresh energy. Very much like the Queen of Wands, wanting adventure. It's taking that leap of faith, but it is into a spiritual new way of doing things. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So we spoke here about healing childhood issues. Actually, your inner child needs to come out. We've got the children here. It's time to get playful. That would just recapture love all round. Okay. Let's read this playfulness card. The romance angels are cherubs who embody all romantic things, all things romantic. It's the same thing. And who have a happy, youthful sense of playfulness. They delight in the wonders of love and ask you to do the same. The angels want to help you fall back in love with life again by guiding you to enjoy yourself. This comes from a spirit of joy and adventure. The angels ask you, when was the last time you had fun? If you don't remember, then it's long overdue for you to add some playtime into your schedule. The angels say that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. The activities can be free of charge, such as exploring nature, auditioning for a local theatrical production, joining a community sports team, or trying something new. Playfulness is a good investment of your time as it will renew your energy levels and elevate your mood. Playtime is essential in relationships too. To keep the free-spirited component of dating alive, plan regular date nights with your partner and take turns creatively planning fun activities such as miniature golf, karaoke, walking through a flower garden, or flying kites together. Okay. So, there's the weekend story. Now, let me see what I can pull. I think I'm going to use some Archangel guidance. Oh, song in the mind. Girls like you run round with guys like me. The sundown when I come through. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's nice. The Emperor gets himself a passionate girl. A fun-loving girl. Okay. You've got crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserve the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow any inner guidance to take steps to co-create this divine desire and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. There's the follow your inner guidance, how you're seeing yourself. So working with Archangel Michael, Michael's aura is royal blue mixed with tinges of royal purple. When he's nearby, you may see cobalt blue sparkles of light. The crystal stone sugar light is aligned with Archangel Michael's energy. If you wear a sugar light pendant, you may find yourself channeling profound and loving messages from Michael when you speak. Okay. Crystal clear intentions. There's this fear of love. So it's going to be best if you actually imagine it unfolding. Imagine the conversations, imagine visualising this relationship manifesting. And the thing is that no one actually needs to know that you're doing it, especially if you're the Emperor, opening up to true love now. So it's really about getting used to the feeling. And then you'll be able to manifest that into reality. Like it said, you don't have to ask the how. You just need to have crystal clear intentions, and the how will just show up. And it looks like it's going to show up from, told you to, in dream state and through your intuition. What am I, oh, I forgot, sorry, I thought I was still working with romance angels then. Let's get another one from the Archangel guidance. We've got two. We've got victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered, so have faith. So these visualizations, okay, this asking for guidance. It's picked up twice here that you could be seeking outside help as well. So let's have a look at victory. Last card. Oh no, you are safe is the last one. Oh no, you know what to do is. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. You deserve this time of victory. Your unwavering focus and dedication have resulted in blissful manifestation. Peace and pleasant feelings are yours right now. Let your focus be on this present moment and savour each feeling and experience fully. Know that the future, yeah, I like that part. So let your focus be on this present moment, which we had your crystal clearing intentions. The present moment is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it's kind of saying to keep your attention onto that. Let your focus be on this present moment and savour each feeling and experience fully. Know that the future is taken care of in a positive way as you allow yourself to enjoy the present moment. Feel good about who you are and know that your success benefits others. So working with Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon is one of the two archangels who are mortal men who lived such remarkable spiritual lives that they ascended into archangeldom. The other one is Metatron. Sandalphon can help your life be a masterpiece as well. Ask him to help you live in integrity with your spiritual gifts of prophecy, healing, and manifestations fully awakened. Sandalphon can help you speak your truth openly in a way that benefits everyone and also help you appreciate all the miracles and victories of every size in your life. And then we've got prioritize. Focus, and it is Metatron. So you've got Archangel Sandalphon and Metatron. So you've got the two masculines that were actually mortals, and then they became archangels, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. So prioritize. What's your calling? What makes your heart sing? When you focus on these areas, your joyful energy increases, which benefits everyone. Take charge of your schedule and spend more time on projects and activities close to your heart. Make choices that honour your priorities and support your life's mission. Working with Archangel Metatron. Metatron is one of the two archangels who once walked upon earth as human men. The other one is Sandalphon. Metatron was the prophet and scribe Enoch who ascended after his exemplary earth life. He continues working as a scribe and record keeper in heaven. He helps people develop organisational and record keeping skills as well. When you call upon Metatron, he motivates you to organise your priorities. And that sounds to me is about having fun, allowing love to flow. Let's find out a bit more. Let's do some, I want to get a colour card. Not sure why, but I want to get a colour card. We've got a tower in boxes now. Okay, let's keep on top of this. Okay. Watermelon. That's what I just saw. Okay, let's get one of these. Peach. Inhale a breath of life. It's all peachy. Okay. Peach releases stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness and dissolving any density. This is interesting because I said about my chest. So any density, especially in the lungs and chest. It also brings gentleness, kindness and friendliness into your life, opening you to new possibilities and assisting you to attract prosperity. Allow peach-coloured sparks to cleanse away any stuckness and rejuvenate your lungs. Maintenance guys are out. Awesome. Okay, breath of life. Rub your hands together, then move them slightly apart. Focus on the tingling energy that is moving through your hands, imagining sparks of peach coming out of them. Place your hands on your chest and allow these peach-coloured sparks to penetrate your chest and lungs, awakening any stuck energy and releasing stagnation. So I'm feeling maybe this on the chest is like the stagnation, which is most definitely here. There's a fear of love, and about actually doing things differently. I always do that, like it's kind of a meditation, and I just kind of pipe up and add my bit. So I'm going to go back and start it again because, okay, sorry guys. Rub your hands together, then move them slightly apart. Focus on the tingling energy that is moving through your hands, imagining sparks of peach coming out of them. Place your hands on your chest and allow these peach-coloured sparks to penetrate your chest and lungs, awakening any stuck energy and releasing stagnation. After a few minutes, hold your right hand above your chest, moving it around in a clockwise direction. Do this for 2 minutes while focusing on taking slow, deep breaths. As you breathe out, allow all the tension in your lungs and throat to release. When you breathe in, visualise vibrant, healing peach rays regenerating your lungs. Now focus on what you love in your life already and what you would love to experience more of, and visualise receiving this increase of joy in your life. Say, I am now able to fully embrace all the wonderful experiences my life has to offer with joy, ease and love. That's perfect for the Emperor. Okay. Silver. Be persistent. Card number 27. I'm going to get a few more, okay, I'm going to get, I want to get off soon, so I want to wrap this up. So let's do an enchanted map, see what this card wants to say, but I think the message is pretty clear, and I think we should probably end on a roomy message. It says Sacred Paul. Card 47. Okay. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Paul asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Paul and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever you're inquiring. I'm going to read that first bit again here because I think this bit's really important. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Paul card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Okay, let's get some mermaids and dolphins, and then I'm going to end on that roomy message. Let's just get you some more guidance. It says consult an expert. Okay, let's get some mermaids and dolphins. I wanted to actually add in there, just my own kind of personal observation, is that actually people who are in the Emperor kind of mode, so very business-minded, wanting to be financially stable, are actually seeking a lot of advice now. How to balance out life, I want to say, because when you're in the Emperor mode, things sometimes, you know, don't always go to plan, and you feel like you're not really, it causes you to have this persona, this really tough skin. So we've got divine magic, so the extra energy, extra magical energy surround your situation right now, so expect miracles. Let's read this, but I believe it says that the next card we're going to pull from here we need to pay special attention to. So, but this whole situation, okay, I'm going to say, this transition. This card signifies that the next oracle card that you pull out of the deck is surrounded by divine magical energy. The divine magic card urges you to pay very special attention to this card and do your best to follow its message. The divine magic card indicates that a spiritual gateway has opened for you. At such times, your ability to manifest is heightened. You're being told to visualize a lot, dreams, and also to follow your intuition. So use this time to focus upon your desires. If you're unsure what you truly want, ask for divine guidance through prayer, meditation, or ritual. Well, we had crystal clear intentions, didn't we? Let's put another card and see what the this card signifies, that the next oracle card you pull out of the deck is surrounded by divine magical energy. Waves of prosperity. That's what we like to see. Okay, especially the Emperor, he wants to know that, you know, there's going to be security. So new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now, and there's extra divine magic around this card. So let's read this. Waves of prosperity. New waves of abundance are sweeping over you right now. Otherwise, oh, it does otherwise. It doesn't say otherwise. It says observe. Seriously, I need to go and consult an expert, I think. Observe any ideas that enter your mind at this time, as they may be seeds of a profitable new venture. Also notice any out-of-the-blue phone calls or chance meetings with people who could help you. This card also means that you're on a success streak. This is an excellent time to begin new ventures. Of course, follow your inner guidance and do appropriate research. You'll see the doors open easily for you, and that you're filled with extra confidence and enthusiasm. Practice being a grateful recipient of good. Know that there's an ocean of abundance with no danger that it would dry up. I mean, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? No danger that it's going to dry up. Right, let's end on this Rumi card. Okay, Rumi, where are... Oh, you're right here. Let's move some of these books. Well, the birds are singing. I can hear them singing for you. Oh, there's divine discontent there at the bottom, which means you're being pulled into this spiritual gateway, it said, didn't it? I believe that's what it said. The spiritual gateway is now opened for you. So let's get a Rumi message. Sacred union. That's exactly what this reading's about. Because there's a past life relationship here, there's reconciliation, there seems to be a connection with a feminine, that you're blocking a partnership. So let's have a look at this sacred union. It's a beautiful card. Okay, let me hold it up for this first part. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. Rumi. Stupefied with bliss, I become without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favour of this mindlessness. It is ecstasy, rapture. The sweetness of the union so sacred overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It says it's safe for you to love this connection of it's the masculine and feminine. Like I said, it's kind of like the lover's card, but it's when you actually fear that connection with the devil there. It's like everyone's trying to stop that connection from coming together, apart from the universe, including yourself, trying to stop certain connections from coming together. So it's saying that it's safe for you to love and that this is the romance of a lifetime. Let's carry on. It happens even now, between my body and my spirit, and in yours and in his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation is sacred, rapturous. All creation in sacred, rapturous embrace. So shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away, my beloved, in the passionate loving that renders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. Okay, you lucky, lucky angel, you are to be blessed with sacred union. This union is of the lover and the beloved, the masculine and the feminine. That which appears to be opposite will no longer appear to be so. There is a coming together that is destined and divine. You are to be swept up in a wave of such love. This oracle comes to you as a portent, as a sign of that which is to come, and also as a confirmation of your spiritual journey this far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within. Oh, perhaps you have not used these words, but you have been attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative to set something in motion, when to put your body, mind and soul into getting your shoulder behind something to push. You have been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Instead, you have intended to show up for what it is, to seek out the genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging and fearing, resisting what is, as though it were a big mistake, perhaps caused by ignorance within. No, you do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning, step by step, how to embrace it and allow it to embrace you. What a journey you are taking, beautiful, lucky angel. So your confirmation is this: you are growing, you are evolving, and you are making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in the world, to become freer and more loving, wilder and more divine. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now in your surrendered state, you are seducing the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, and such graceful intervention. The divine cannot resist your beauty, so keep going with that sacred surrender. Keep believing in the inner healing path you are travelling with such success. Accept this confirmation and acknowledgement close to your heart and keep travelling along your path of love. Keep this knowledge in your heart. You are meeting your beloved. What could be more exciting? The sign coming to you with this oracle is that of great love bestowed by the hand of grace. What this means is there is destiny at play in matters of the heart. There is a heart healing and a letting go of past obstructions, suffering or misunderstandings. You could say, in a way, that the great cosmic matchmaker has taken up your cause. If you are already in a relationship, expect that there will be healing of that relationship in whatever way needed. You may have no sense of how it is going to play out. It may result in a deepening of commitment to your lover, but it will certainly result in a deepening of your own commitment to love. If you are open to attracting a new and significant relationship into your life, perhaps a life partner, a soul friend, or other supporter of your life journey, then the divine is hearing your call and is answering. Let go of your grip. Do not hold on to a particular person, to a particular fear or fantasy. Instead, open your arms as if expecting your lover to run straight into them. For what could be more perfect than the divinely sanctioned relationship entering into your life? It will move you. It is likely through romance, but it could be through soul-satisfying partnership, the soul for whom you have been waiting, so your life path and your heart-inspired work can continue to develop. It could be through the presence of a child, or even a coming together of your own inner masculine and feminine, so that you finally have a clear sense of your purpose in life and the means through which to take action on it, even if the action is to surrender yet again. This oracle also comes with a particular piece of guidance for you. No matter what has been, what has succeeded and what has appeared to fail, what has been loved and what has been lost, there is only one truth that will prevail in your life, without failure, without exception, and that is love. It is all you are truly seeking, and it is behind every life experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not put yourself aside. Turn down your eyes and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold. Claim the love that is your divine birthright, and know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. Okay, it's a sacred honouring ritual. Place one hand on your heart and the other outstretched before you, as if to place it on the heart of another. Say aloud, through the grace of Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon my true beloved now to be at one with my heart purpose. Through divine grace, our sacred union is now sanctioned and blessed. The love in my life swells to overflowing, and I do not try to contain it. I am satisfied to be washed away in bliss, and I serve the great beloved in this divine romance, offering my heart to the one great love through which all other love emanates. I am love, I am united, heaven and earth, conjoined in passionate devotion to the great beloved. Love fills my life in all ways I need, and I am graced by divine blessing so rich. Thank you, so be it. Place both hands on your heart and rest for as long as feels good for you. When you are ready, simply open your eyes, place your hands in prayer position briefly, and then on your head. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. Okay. Finishing on a journey of love. Okay. Most definitely finishing on this one. That's good. Coffee's good. Okay. Right, let's wrap this up. Let's get a Journey of Love card just for this weekend energy. The Void. We speak about the void when it's the Eight of Cups. It's going into that solitude, trusting your own guidance, okay? It's where all the healing takes place, within the void. Okay, this would make sense because you are wrapping up a cycle with the World card, okay, to begin a new one. So it's going to explain really what this solitude going within is all about. At the ending of every cycle and the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. It may last for any amount of time, a moment of feeling, or many years of deep inner work whilst feeling displaced. The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing, the lack of certainty about who you are and why you are here on this planet. A void may open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and the seemingly endless stretch of time, even if it is only days that seem as though they are eternal in duration as you wait to reconnect again. I did pick up earlier on this separation actually from the lover, from the person that you're desiring to be with, that you're wanting to reconcile with sacred union as well. Okay. Yet, if you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept that darkness is holding you with love, not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you can be well equipped for the next steps forward on your glorious divine adventure this lifetime. Meeting the beloved, whether divine or human lover, in a fresh new moment. Excited, open and curious always. This oracle brings you guidance. There are parts of your own process unfolding that you simply cannot know about yet. It will not always be this way, but for now, it is most helpful for you to only deal with what is immediately before you. All else will be shown when the time is right. There is growing to be done, and then the void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. You do not have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present, be patient. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, just be. Your time will come soon. If you are holding a question about relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be according to spiritual wisdom and love. Okay. Here's the poem. A coming together, a blending of one, where understanding spans the space between and separation disappears to form anew. Okay. It's an interesting reading. Okay, so I hope you got what you needed to get from that. I was going to say, I hope you take what you need to take from that. Have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, tomorrow we have this full moon, so it's a really good time just to release all toxicity, get rid of out with the old, so in with the new. Okay guys, much love, have a fantastic day and enjoy your weekend. Take care, bye for now.